morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. We are on the phone vlog because I have brought my camera but I haven't brought my card, so that's really silly of me. But I'm on the train into Birmingham with Lucy. Hello. So we're gonna do a bit of shopping. Lucy said she needs some trainers. Oh gosh, that's a horrible angle of me. But yeah, we're just gonna mooch, have a look around Birmingham and get a blank street. We were literally just talking about blank street. You know my obsession with that. So yeah, we're gonna get a blank street. I think it's good. Your first one? Yes. Yeah. So we'll have to see what you think of that. Yeah, if you've seen my last, I think it would be my last video, Bree thought it tasted like cucumber, so hopefully we'll get past the cucumberness that doesn't exist. I thought I'd do a little weekend vlog with you guys. It's currently Thursday, so even though it's not the weekend, it's going to be a weekend vlog because Cal is currently on a stag do in Prague. So I thought, what better time to spend the week with you guys, have a bit of company and see what we get up to. Oh my god, look how funky this bag is though. How cute would that be for holiday? I don't think I like it, but it's different. Guys, this is the craziest thing ever. Lucy's already paid. We've both got the same jacket. It's so cute. You drop it in the little hole here and the screen knows what you've just dropped in. So you don't scan a barcode or nothing. You put your thing in there. It comes up on the screen, you pay here, and it's done. Like, what the hell? I'm actually mind blown. This is like from the future. I actually wish I recorded it because that was crazy. We are living in the year 3000. What the hell? Oh my god, they come in pairs. 2 peas in a pod. Please. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, and the waffles. I actually feel like I need to get this for Cal. He's obsessed with his golf. How much is this? £25 for a keyring. I can't do it, but Cal, if you're watching, I would have got this for you for your golf bag. Tennis balls. Oh my goodness, it's a ping pong thing. And a rugby ball. Oh my goodness. My absolute obsession. Here we go. It's nice, isn't it?
It doesn't taste like cucumber.
Exactly. Ree, where the fuck did you get cucumber from?
Yeah, this is nice.
It's lush, isn't it? Cheers!
I can get on board with that. Oh, that is.
Okay guys, so you can probably tell we are back on the camera now. We are back home. It is just gone 3:45. I've been home for a little bit. I've taken Bingo out and now I thought we could sit down and have a little chat through the couple of bits and pieces. I didn't pick up too much that I've picked up today, but it was just a really lovely day actually. The sun was shining, good food. Oh, we went to Bill's for breakfast. You'd have seen the clip. I enjoyed that so much. Obviously great company and some great little purchases as well. The first place that we went was Sephora, and I've treated myself to, it's not even going to pick up, is it? There we go. To House Labs. Obviously this is Lady Gaga's makeup range, and every time I hear somebody rave about a foundation, it's from House Labs. So I've gone for 040 Fair Neutral. I am very pale, as you can tell, so this is literally, I think the lightest shade is 000, so I think I'm like the 4th lightest, but the shade range here goes on forever. There's so many different shades, so yeah, very excited. And look at the little aesthetic packaging there as well. So yeah, picked up that. While we were in Sephora at the counter, the lady popped in a couple of freebies. Oh, it's the same thing. So I have 2 of these freebies, but they're the same thing. So it is Sephora's own brand, I believe, Lift and Firm. So I've got little testers on the inside here. I have Plumping Day Cream, which is 51% smoother skin, visibly reduces the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. And then the darker red one is the firming. So this is the Recovery Firming Night Oil, night after night, skin looks renewed, 91% added firmness. So yeah, that was the little freebie that I've got to try. So I'm quite excited to give that a go. And like I say, I've got 2 of those. So hopefully I'll be able to see some results pretty quickly and then decide if I want the actual full size thing. But because it's Sephora's own brand, I can't say I remember the prices much of Sephora's own brand, but I'm hoping that maybe it wouldn't be too much. And then we moved on to Zara, and oh gosh, this is gorgeous. It's this beautiful felt coat. Let me move back a bit. Here we are. So it's this cropped felt coat. You've got large pockets on both sides. It's a tailored fit. You've got like poppers on the wrists as well. You've got the zipper at the middle, and I just loved this so much that I couldn't leave it. So I've picked this up in an extra large because I wanted it a bit of a larger fit, and also if I wanted to put like a jumper or something underneath here, I did try a large as well, and it was just a little bit tight. I mean, this is a thin jumper as well that I've got on right now, so I sized up for more of an oversized fit. But yeah, I just love this so much. I think it looks stunning, and Lucy also brought one of these as well. So we're going to be matchy-matchy. The only thing I am semi-concerned about is if, because you can see here, it's like a proper felty material. My only concern is if it bobbles, but I'm praying to the clothing gods that somehow they've made a felt not bobble. But yeah, I just, even with the potential of bobbling, which obviously nothing on here is bobbling so far. I have only picked it up today, but you know, when people are touching stuff in the shop and whatnot, you never know. So yeah, no signs of bobbling as of yet. But yeah, those were the 2 things that I picked up today. And yeah, I have not got anything else planned for the rest of the day. I do need to get some glossing done around the house. I did a load of glossing Tuesday, but that was only the first coat, so I need to continue with that, but I don't know that I can be bothered to do it today, given the fact that it's now just coming up to 10 to 4. For some reason I wanted to say 5 then, but I was like, I'm sure I just said 3:45 a minute ago. But yeah, so I think it might just be a chilled evening this evening, and then I haven't got anything planned tomorrow, so I could have a good crack at it tomorrow, because I feel like painting's one of those things that you think it's going to be a quick job and hours later you're still going. So I don't want to start something and then not be able to finish it tonight. And I feel like glossing's harder as well. I'm not the biggest fan of glossing, but it makes everything look so much nicer. And then like, so I'm doing all the glossing in the hallway, and then it makes me realise, like, can you see the top of this door here? Like, it doesn't look too bad, but it could do with a gloss. So I'm glossing the hallway, but I'm walking around the entire rest of the house thinking, oh, I should gloss that next. I should gloss that next. And essentially, I'm just going to work my way through glossing the entire house, because it does all need it. It does all need a bit of a facelift, a bit of a refresh. And I just think it looks so much cleaner, so much nicer. So I do want to do it. It is just more effort for me, but I will get there. Maybe not entirely on my week off. But at some point we will get there. Okay, this angle's definitely not my best, but I just thought I'd jump on to speak to somebody, because it is now 25 to 7, and since leaving Lucy earlier today, I've not spoke to anybody. Actually, no, that's a lie, Ree called me. But apart from speaking to Ree on the phone, I have not spoke to anybody. I have not opened my mouth, unless it's the dog. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I speak to the dog quite a lot. I know that he can't respond, but sometimes I make up the responses for him and essentially have a conversation with myself, but from his perspective. But yeah, this is the first day that I've ever actually been at home on my own. Like, even if Cal was working late one day, I know that kind of by now he'd be home. I don't think I've ever spent more than a few hours on my own at home, because like on a Sunday he might pop back to his parents' house and catch up with them and whatnot, and so obviously he'd spend a few hours there. But like, it's just a weird feeling. It's something that I'm not used to. Even back at my family house, there was another 3 people that I lived with. Even if one of the 3 people was away, it was very, very rare that I'd ever actually be on my own. So if I actually deep it, I think this is the first time I've ever been on my own, full stop, to be honest. Especially like overnight and that. Like in the days, like yeah, I've spent days on my own. But like actually doing a block of time on my own, this is the first time I've ever done that in my entire life. And it's a bit strange. It definitely takes some getting used to. Anybody who lives on their own, especially without pets or anything, I don't entirely know how you do it. I've just made myself a carbonara. That looks enormous on camera. I've just made myself a carbonara for dinner. And again, I was like, what on earth am I going to make for my tea? Because everything that I have ever made in this house, tea-wise, is for 2 people or more. And I was like, I don't quite know what to do. So I've made myself a carbonara, and I have 2 pots of carbonara currently cooling down in the kitchen. And I think I'm just going to have that for my lunch the next 2 days. Because I actually don't know what else to cook for myself as a single eater. But yeah, it's just a very odd and strange situation to be in. Like, I actually sound so annoying right now, because obviously Cal's having a great time. He's on a stag do. I know that he'll be enjoying himself, and obviously I am so happy for that. I'm so happy for him to be having his own experiences and whatnot. And obviously it's like, the fact of doing things separately means that when we come back together, there's things to talk about and whatnot. So I am really excited to hear about everything. But just from my own first time ever experiences, it's strange. I don't like it, and I am looking forward to his return. Good morning. Is it morning? 11:55. Yes, it is technically morning. So good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I am sat on my landing because I am glossing. I had to make sure that I wasn't touching something that I'd already painted then, because this one here, that one's wet, this one's not yet. Yeah, I am spending the day glossing, which is not the most enjoyable task in the world, but it feels like a really rewarding one, because the difference in colour between the gloss that used to be and the gloss that I'm putting on now is such a difference. And I feel like it's one of those things that you can look at it before and go, yeah, that could do with a new paint, a new coat of gloss. And then once you put the new gloss on, you kind of go, oh my God, now that I can see the difference, the first one was terrible. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just trying to sort it out. I actually have done the first coat already. So like, can you see the difference there? Like here versus here. Because I've done this bit and I've not done this bit, because that's like the inside of the door there. So I'm going to do that another day. I'm just doing like the outside of the door today. And so that includes this piece here as well. But that's the colour difference that we're working with there. So I feel like I've completely just exposed myself there for how bad my glossing in the house is. Because that was bad. That was basically yellow, but we're working on it, we're getting there. And I have this enormous tub of paint. We've gone for the quick dry, pure brilliant white. And like I say, this is my second coat of glossing. I did the first coat on Tuesday and today's Friday, as I just said. So not much of the tin has actually been used, so that means that I'm going to be able to use this like everywhere else. Definitely not today. The rest is going to have to be like a future project. But yeah, I have a lot of gloss left, which makes me happy, because seeing how bright white my hallway is becoming, I'm now walking around the entire rest of my house going, oh, that gloss needs doing. Oh, that gloss looks yellow. Oh, I need to do that bit of glossing as well. And so essentially, anywhere that there is a piece of white painted wood in this house needs glossing. So I need to essentially gloss my entire house from top to bottom, all in all. But like I say, that's going to be a future project. We're just focusing on the hallway for now. Obviously, if you've been around on this channel, you'll have seen some of my house update videos. We have done a lot of work on the hallway recently, so this is kind of the last step in getting it all completely 100% finished off. Me and Cal are very good at leaving projects at like 95% completed, and then because we're so happy with the 95%, we kind of go, okay, cool. And that little extra 5%, the little cherry on top, does not get done or takes forever to get done. So this is me trying to get us to 100% completion on the hallway and not let this become another mostly complete but not actually complete project. And I always thought that gloss was the thickest thing ever. It was meant to be really thick, kind of hard to work with. Now, I don't know if they've changed the formula of gloss or whatever. I mean, this is a Dulux tin, but it is so thin. It's literally like trying to paint with water. So I'm having to get the tiniest little bit of paint on my brush to then actually be able to work with it. Because when I started the glossing on Tuesday, I was dipping my paintbrush in like it was a normal pot of paint. And then because of that, it was like dripping everywhere. It was a nightmare. So I very quickly learnt my lesson that with this consistency of gloss, less is most definitely more. And also, I was speaking to a friend earlier, saying that I needed to do a second coat of gloss. She was like, I don't think I've ever done a second coat of gloss in my life because it's so thick that it just wasn't needed. And I was like, well, mine was definitely not thick enough. So, and also the tin recommended 2 coats of paint. So I don't know if they've done something or whatever. But also, I was speaking to my mum and she was like, oh goodness me, I bet your house stinks because gloss smells so strongly. But I was like, no, I'm not. Like it obviously smells a little bit, it has a scent, but it's not stinky in the way that gloss would usually be stinky. So I'm thinking that they have changed the formula for gloss because this is not what... This is definitely the time where I find out I've picked up the wrong thing and I'm painting my house with the wrong type of paint, but it's looking how I want it to look. I am absolutely rambling now. How long have I even been? Does that say 7 minutes? Honestly, I think I'm getting to the point where I have got glasses and maybe I should be wearing them more often, to be perfectly honest with you, because if something is too far in the distance, I'm at the point where I'm struggling to read it. Or if something is, like, even if I can read something in the distance, it's it's a bit blurry. So I probably should start wearing my glasses full time. When I was prescribed my glasses, it was only for like computer screens or if I was having a bit of a headache. Like, it was not full-time wear of glasses, but I do feel like I'm starting to notice some differences in my vision, which makes me a bit nervous. I don't really like the thought of that. It scares me a bit. But yeah, so I have got some glasses which I should probably wear, but I don't see myself as a glasses person. Who's text me? But yeah, after that little ramble about my glasses, we are now at just under 9 minutes of chatting, and I don't feel like I've actually said anything particularly exciting or entertaining. I think I have just absolutely word vomited onto you because, like I say, Cal's not here. So other than one-sided conversations with Bingo, I'm not speaking to anybody, which is sending me a little bit mad, I think. Hence why we are now at 9 minutes 20 of me just blah. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna carry on with my glossing. I've got Capital Extra playing on the phone. I love the music on Capital Extra, and yeah, we don't really have anything else planned today, so I don't quite know when I'm next gonna speak to you guys, but we'll catch up later. Finished the painting for the day. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock, and I don't know if you can tell by the way that he's sat, but a certain someone wants a certain something. I'm sure you can all know what I'm referring to here, and I thought I would just show you how crazy excited he gets. Do you want to go walkies? You want to go walkies? That wasn't even very good for the camera. Usually he does spin after spin after spin on the bed. You want to go walking? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, ow! Come on then. Not that you would be able to tell right now with the way that he's chewing on his toy. Bingo was really not very well earlier actually. He threw up a couple of times. Luckily it was in the garden because I don't think I'd have enjoyed cleaning that up. But yeah, so he was sick a couple of times. I think whatever you needed to get out, I think whatever he needed to get out, he must have. Obviously, you always feel terrible after you've thrown up. So then he's spent a few hours sleeping and now seems to have all the energy in the world. I have charged the Ring doorbell today, and so I got up to hook that back on the holder thing outside because I am not about to have a night without one of my multiple I've got multiple cameras around this house, but knowing that I'm on my own, knowing that Cal's not even in the country, there is no way that I am spending a night without one of my cameras being on. So I went and put that back in place, and me getting up to do that seems to have woken this one back up. My plan was to come to bed early because of him not feeling very well. One of his favourite places is genuinely being on our bed, so I thought he can come up here, he can sleep. But no, you just seem to have all the energy in the world. So that kind of defeats my plan, but I think I'm still going to pop my pyjamas on and head to bed. Those are the viral Primark pyjamas, the kind of velour velvety ones. Absolutely love those. I've got them in the hot pink as well as the cream. That's not even cream, that's brown. But yeah, so me putting the camera back on has seemed to have sparked a load of energy, but I'm hoping that the bottle chewing, it's not a real bottle by the way, it's like a plastic bottle. It had a tennis ball inside of it, but he pulled the bottom off of the bottle, but now just likes to chew the rubber of the bottle like this. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a really chilled night. Let me check. So it's 8:51. I've come to bed for a couple of reasons. One, I'm tired. Two, I'm up early tomorrow because I've said that I'll meet my friend at the gym at 9 AM, which when I made those plans was completely fine. But after having a week of no responsibilities, no specific alarms, 9 AM seems like a problem, but I'm gonna try and get there because my thing with the gym is that minimum, absolute minimum, I will go to the gym once a week, every week. And from the day that I signed up, which was the 1st of February, I have not missed a single week, and we're basically at the end of March. So that means for 2 months, I have been going at least once a week straight. And if I didn't go tomorrow, then that would mean that I have broken that streak, that pattern. So yeah, I do really need to go tomorrow because I won't be able to go on Sunday because I have Mother's Day plans. I feel like this video might be coming out a couple of weeks later actually, so what have we got this Sunday? See, this is the thing with posting weekly on YouTube. Sometimes I just about scrape a video a week because either I've not got inspiration for a video, I've struggled for timing to record a video, or whatever the case may be. Maybe I've forgot to edit a video, whatever it is. Sometimes I just about scrape one video a week. Other times I have a backlog of videos and I consider posting multiple times a week, which sometimes does seem really possible for me. But if it's kind of like this with how possible that does and doesn't seem, I'd rather stay consistent and do once a week. But then that does mean that if I can record and edit a couple of videos around about the same time, you're still waiting quite a while for a video. So I think I've got 2 videos scheduled at the moment. So obviously by the time you're watching this video, these videos will already be out, but I've got a spend the day with me where I head to Birmingham with Ree. We go shopping in Primark, we go and see Alex Warren in concert. I have house vlog number 13 where we put together the new dining table. And so then it will be this video that you're watching right now. So as I'm recording this is going to get uploaded in about 3 weeks' time. So that's why maybe sometimes timelines maybe don't necessarily add up to when I'm recording this versus when I'm uploading this. But like I say, I would rather stay consistent rather than over promise and then under deliver. That would really, really annoy me. Look at me, absolutely chatting about nothing for 7 minutes again. There was another point as to why I came to bed early. I was going to watch Gogglebox at 9 o'clock in bed, so I've got 4 minutes until Gogglebox in bed. So I'm going to pop my pyjamas on, watch Gogglebox, and I will chat to you guys tomorrow. I might do the gym before I speak to you guys. I've just made a to-do list on my phone as well because I feel like I've got a lot to do tomorrow, so not necessarily in this order. I'm going to go to the gym, go to Tesco, go to Aldi, remove the frog tape from my glossing earlier. I need a shower. I'm going to use tomorrow to decide on what outfit I'm going to wear for my first day of work because that's the most important outfit ever. I'll obviously have to take Bingo for a couple of walks. I'm doing like a Mamma Mia experience thing. My mum doesn't know yet. It's a surprise. But that's going to be her thing for Mother's Day. So it's a 3-course meal and a sing-along Mamma Mia tribute. So I feel like that's going to be really fun, but I feel like I need to wear like blues and whites, like, you know, in the theme of Mamma Mia. So I'm going to try and pick an outfit for that, and also I want to straighten my hair tomorrow. So that is my little to-do list, just so that I don't forget, because I feel like I've got a lot of things going around in my mind at the moment. Don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. So even though that's not the biggest to-do list in the world, I had to get it jotted down, or else I feel like nothing would have happened tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to shut up. Oh God. I'm going to shut up, I'm going to watch Gogglebox, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I'll speak to you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It is 8:30 in the morning. I need to leave in a minute because I've agreed to an early morning gym sesh. I think I spoke to you guys about the gym sesh yesterday, that I weren't really feeling it, but luckily it's going to keep me on track for my minimum once a week because I've not been to the gym so far this week. So yeah, I've just got dressed. I'm in my enormous, oversized, absolutely not t-shirt because I think that is the mood for this session. But there's a quote, isn't there? The only session that you should hate is the one that you didn't do, or something along those lines. So I'm sure once I'm done, the endorphins will be released and I'll feel much better about myself for doing it. And then I am going to do one of those things that I usually would never do and I usually hate other people doing, but I am going to have to be that person today. because obviously I'm leaving Bingo on his own, it's always so much easier to do everything that you need to do outside of the house in one go rather than come home, leave again, come home, leave again, because he doesn't like it. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. He gets excited every time. So I'm going to do everything that I need to do in one go. So that's going to be the gym, Tesco's and Aldi's. I usually don't like doing anything after the gym unless it's a shower, but yeah, because of those reasons and because Cal's away, it's going to be much easier for me with Bingo if I do it all in one go. So I'm wearing this for now. Obviously I'm taking deodorant with me, I'm taking a spare jumper. I won't be wearing this while working out, and then obviously once I've finished the gym I'll take my sweaty top off and put a cleaner top on, so then hopefully that makes it a bit nicer for me and everybody else around me. I've got loads of body sprays and all that kind of stuff, so hopefully no one will be able to tell that I've just come from the gym, because I'm trying to do it as clean and as nice smelling as possible. But yeah, all I actually want to do after the gym is come home and have a shower, but it just makes better sense for everybody if I just do it all in one go, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I need to stop waffling. I'm gonna go downstairs and fill up my Miyoki cup. I absolutely love my Miyoki cup. This only cost me about £16 off of TikTok shop as well, whereas like obviously your Stanleys are like 50 quid. I've never had a Stanley, so I can't do a proper comparison, but oh my god do I love my Miyoki. So yeah, I'm gonna go and fill that up, and then we're going to go and pick up Jess and head to the gym. So I'm probably gonna leave my camera at home because we can switch to phone vlog for a little bit of time, and then when I'm back after the gym and with my food shopping, then I'll be back on the camera. So this is what I was on about earlier. It's the Tesco creamy risotto peppers that I'm going to have for my tea tonight. This does say that it serves 2 people, but I feel like you'd usually put maybe like a meat or something on the side with it, but I'm just going to pop some tender stem broccoli with both of those and see how I get on. There's no point me... I might as well just move this up. There's no point me saving this because 1, Cal wouldn't touch it, and 2, there's a lot of milk and cheese and whatnot in there, so he would not be able to touch it even if he wanted to. And then I feel like popping some tender stem broccoli on the side will just make it like a nice wholesome meal. I've got myself some cucumber and sour cream and chive dip as my little after gym snack, because I'm gonna pop... God, that clock's been broken for ages. I say for ages, it only broke the other day. It's just gone 12 o'clock. So I think I'm going to put this shopping away, have some lunch, do the washing up, and then think about taking Bingo out. I think that's going to be the plan of action today. Because also he's been enjoying his morning walks way too much, considering that that's a temporary thing. So he needed to be put a little bit back into reality today. So he's not had a morning walk, but I think that's going to do better for him because, like I say, he's really enjoying... Oh, am I talking about you? Huh? Am I talking about you? Am I? Am I? This goes down in the United Kingdom. So I'm now just trying on some different bits and pieces of clothing because I start my new job on Monday. It's currently Saturday, so I've got a little Primark knitted top and then just some standard high waist black trousers. Is this too basic? Like, basically, I know that once I get there and I start seeing the outfits that everybody else is wearing, I know that I'll be fine. It's just for the first day, it's kind of like, I don't know what to wear. I mean, I did just kind of show a little bit of belly then, so maybe this isn't the right thing to do. I wouldn't want to be exposing myself on the first day, but then also, is this just a basic and safe option? I feel like I'm gonna get myself really worked up about this decision. Okay, option 2, we've gone for the same trousers, and then I have 2 different jacket possibilities that I could put with this. This blazer is from H&M, this jacket is from Zara. I feel like this is a bit of a better option, maybe the blazer for my first day. And also it's meant to be a hot day as well, so I feel like going with a t-shirt underneath isn't necessarily a bad idea. Okay, next up I've changed it for these brown tight leather look trousers. I don't know if that's really appropriate on day one, but then I've also gone for this little checkered brown and cream blazer for more of like a neutrals colour palette. Okay, I've now put on this brown blazer with a little tie detail at the front and then some cream trousers there as well. Obviously, if you guys come up with anything which is a bit mixed match of different trousers with different top, anything, please let me know. Okay, I don't even know if I like this combination, but we've gone black, back to the black trousers, black blazer, and then just this little long sleeved light blue cardigan with it as well. Hey Bingo! So please help. Okay, I feel like half of the enjoyment of Cal being away, which I'm going to be deadly honest with you, there's not much enjoyment of Cal being away. I felt like I've left my right arm at home or something, but one thing that is good is being able to cook myself some foods that I'd never usually have because of the fact that Cal wouldn't eat them. I mean, I don't know if I actually should have put something else on my plate because it's actually looking quite empty, but it's okay, we can snack later if, oh gosh, we can snack later if we need to. So I have my risotto, 2 stuffed peppers, and that was meant to be 2 servings, so technically I'm having double, and then just some tender stem broccoli as well. So I'm actually so excited for this. Good morning, happy Sunday. It is Mother's Day as I'm recording this video. Like I said earlier, or at least I think I said it earlier, this video is probably not going to come out for a few weeks. So obviously, given the fact that it's Mother's Day, you can tell that when the time frame of this was. Anyway, I have sat down to do my makeup, and there's a few videos of me doing my makeup in the exact same way every single time. So I don't think I'm going to show you my full routine, but obviously earlier in the week we picked up House Labs by Lady Gaga. So obviously, given that this is a very exciting new product of mine, I thought we'd put it on together and get some first impressions. I mean, not that it completely matters, but I am a sucker for packaging. Just look at that packaging. the frosted glass, the mirrored lid, the mirrored writing. Like, this is a beautiful bottle of foundation. Like I say, not the point. It depends on how good she does, but I'm also a sucker for packaging, like I say. So, oh, here she is. Pop some of this on the back of my hand. And then I'm also going to use a brand new brush. This one's from Eco Tools. It's really clever actually, Eco Tools, because there we go. You can take the brush off of the handle so that you only need a couple of handles, but you can have multiple brush heads. So it obviously makes it more eco-friendly because you're having to manufacture less. Anyway, not the point. Let's put some on. Hopefully, do we think that's a good, I feel like that's a good shade match. I feel like it's always hard to tell with me sometimes, initially, whether something's a good shade match, because I do have quite red cheeks. So obviously you can see the difference here of the side that I've done. I've only done the cheeks, I haven't gone to my forehead yet, but I've done my cheek, and obviously you can see here that I usually have quite a big red rosy cheek, and I don't think I can see that at all. I don't feel like I've got anything on my face. Right, I do need another couple of pumps. We'll just do one at a time for extra pumps because I obviously do not want to be wasting this. It is not necessarily a cheap foundation. I can't remember the cost, but it was something around £42. So obviously not the cheapest, but oh my goodness, do I think it's worth it. Right, so I'm gonna say that's my full face covered now. And so that was 3 pumps in total. No wonder House Labs is raved about constantly. So that is me, obviously, just foundation alone. And when we obviously had the comparison between the rosy cheek and the foundation cheek, I feel like that was a very telling moment as to how good this foundation is. I do feel like I've colour matched myself perfectly. I did choose this colour myself. I did say to the lady in the store, do you think that this is right for me? She was like, yeah, I think you've colour matched yourself perfectly. And I would say that I agree. I feel like when I did that first initial stripe, because it was on a rosier, pinkier part of my face, it looked a little bit questionable. But now that everything's blended in, you can tell the colour in comparison to my neck and my hands. I'm absolutely chuffed. So I'm going to finish my makeup in the exact way that I usually would, and then I'll check back in so you can see the full face of makeup, and then I'm going to get dressed. I don't think I've told you where I'm going today. So obviously, like I say, today is Mother's Day, so I'm going to pick up my mom and take her to this hotel, which is putting on a Mamma Mia Mother's Day event. So it's a 3-course meal, and there's going to be singing, there's going to be dancing, there's going to be loads of ABBA and Mamma Mia songs. And so it's like eating and singing along, and it's going to be the cheesiest thing ever, but I absolutely can't wait. I've never been to the Mamma Mia experience in London, but I've walked past it, and oh my god, from the outside does it look incredible. Obviously any videos that I've seen online as well, like Vicky Patterson, she went for her hen do, looks absolutely incredible. I'd love to be able to go one day. So I'm not gonna say that we're bringing the Mamma Mia experience London to the West Midlands, but I'm hoping that it's on the same kind of wavelength, it's on the same kind of vibe. I'm not expecting that same level, but if we're kind of influenced by that kind of theme and direction, then that would really make me happy. But yeah, we'll see. We can only hope. I mean, at the end of the day, we're at a hotel in the West Midlands rather than the O2 in London. So for it, it's either going to be incredible or really cringe. And me and my mum are the kind of people that even if it's really cringe, we'll laugh at it rather than laugh with it. So we can still have a great time even if it is a bit pants. But fingers crossed, it's all going to be okay. There we go. I might look a little bit dewy. I've just done my setting spray. I'm waiting for that to dry. So apart from that, this is the finished makeup and I'm so happy with it. Like I say, everything else that I've done exactly the same, but it's all gone on so much better, and I think it's because I had a better base to begin with. So I need to do my lips as well, but the stuff I want to put on my lips is downstairs. Anyway, possibly the most expensive makeup purchase I've potentially ever made, but worth it. Worth every single penny. Okay guys, we are ready. This is my outfit of the day. So we've just got a plain white t-shirt on from Primark. We have a blue blazer with the nice little button details. I think this is Boohoo. I don't know, and I can't be bothered to take it off to look at the back of the neck, but I'm going to say Boohoo. I've then got this gorgeous little like pom-pom bag. Unfortunately, I have no clue where that's from. Obviously, back with the TikTok shop stretchy jeans. These are the Rella Rella ones. And then finally, we have the blue and grey Adidas Campus. And that is my outfit of the day. Now, if you can't tell, this bag is really small. It's also really thin, so I'm not going to be able to get much in there, and my camera's definitely not going to fit. So we're going to change over to phone vlog. A bit annoying, but it's what we've got to do for the outfit. So yeah, I'm going to change over to phone vlog now. I'm going to go and pick my mum up, head over to the place, and I'll show you what it's like. Gosh, my ears are out. Right, I am home. The event took about 4 hours in total with all the food and the singing, and people were up dancing, and I honestly, I've never been to the one in London. I would not say it probably compares to the one in London at all. But there was two ladies dressed up in ABBA-inspired costumes. They could sing well, they got the audience clapping and swaying and all that kind of business. The food was really good as well. So yeah, all in all, a very happy, enjoyable experience. I might have set my sights a little bit too high when I was on about the London one. But yeah, it's been a lovely afternoon. I am now back home. Put your head up. There we go. I'm now back home with Mr. Bingling. Oh, you tired? I'm not going to say the word yet, but it begins with W and it involves exiting the house. We're going to go and do that now. Oh, baby. Oh, but mwah. Yeah, I'm not going to go and do that in a blazer, so I'm just going to get changed and then we will go for outings. Okay guys, it is just coming up to 8 o'clock. I've just been sat here with my laptop, getting some bits and pieces done. I've done one of my training courses for my new job, so that'll look really good tomorrow when I walk in and be like, yeah, I've done it, because I think it's one of those things that like they email it to you so that you can do it beforehand if you want to, but I think they expect most people to do it when you've started the job, because you've got from the day you start up until 6 weeks of you being in the job for you to complete it. So I've done the one, so hopefully that'll be a little gold star for me. And I was going to do the other one as well, but they've given me the title of the course they want me to complete, and there's ones with similar titles, but there's not one with the exact same title. So I think I'm going to hold off on that one, because knowing my luck, I would end up picking the wrong one and doing a course for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So I've waited on that one for now. I don't think I'm going to edit tonight, but I do think I'm going to kind of bring all the videos for this vlog together, because I've got some on my camera and I've got some on my phone as well. So usually, even if I'm not editing it right here, right now, I kind of put everything into one folder so that it's ready to go for whenever I sit down to edit it. I have Cal Freezy on the TV on YouTube at the moment. That's what we're watching. We're just going to see where the evening takes us, really. I've not eaten anything either, because that 3-course meal earlier has absolutely stuffed me right up. So yeah, I'm really not that hungry at all, actually. But I feel like I always do this. If I've had a big lunch, it's like, okay, cool, I won't have anything for tea. But then at a point where it's like too late really to be eating, I'll then feel hungry because I've skipped tea. So it's a bit of a vicious cycle, really. I've got myself ready for work tomorrow. I've steamed my clothes, I've packed my bags. I picked up the cupcakes. Oh my god, I didn't even show you. I'm not getting up. They're in the kitchen, but I've got my laptop on my legs. I've got a blanket over me. Bingo's sleeping. And obviously he's the kind of dog which if I move a muscle, it will wake him up. So if I was to go to the kitchen, he will feel the need to come to the kitchen with me. But these are my cupcakes, which I'm going to take in tomorrow, which is very extra of me, but it's me. I am extra, and I will own it. I also feel like that's a great way to break the ice as well, and kind of a good way to introduce myself. But yeah, so basically, moral of the story is there's not a lot going on this evening. Cal's going to be home tonight, which is really exciting, but not until about midnight, by the time he's actually made it through the front door. That is basically the plan for this evening. Nothing super exciting or anything like that, so that is why I thought I would end this video here. Oh, actually, I mean, can you tell right now, I feel like my makeup looks really good still today, but if we, whoa, so I've just put my phone torch on so that we can have a proper look at my makeup, and honestly I feel like it's held on really well. Obviously, I do have some texture to my skin, so you'll have to take that into consideration. But yeah, I feel like I'm still super happy with how my makeup looks. And we are about 9 hours in of wearing it, maybe even closer to 10 hours. I feel like it looks really good. Obviously, I am a bit shiny in areas, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose, but honestly, I don't feel that shiny at all, to be honest with you. And obviously for this to be how it is 10 hours later, big thumbs up from me. It is the makeup that I will be wearing for my first day of work tomorrow as well. So I look lovely all day, or at least that's going to be the plan. But yeah, that's my little wear test of the House Labs by Lady Gaga. And yeah, that's going to bring me to the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending this long weekend with me while I've been essentially living on my own with Bingo. It has been great to have your company. If you did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.